Well, Bill and Sue's plane's been delayed because of the snow. They may not make it in time for dinner. They may not make it at all. Are you listening to me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why they have to live in Vermont. It's so far north.
Where they work, Mom?
What, they couldn't find work a little closer to home?
He's a ski instructor.
And
Didn't she study penguins?
they don't have penguins in Vermont, Michael. Doesn't matter. So much for enjoying a perfect Thanksgiving. What are you doing?
Getting ready to enjoy a perfect Thanksgiving.
You're not sitting there watching football all day like you do every other Thanksgiving. Put the Macy's parade on. You know how much my sisters enjoy it.
Well, they're not here right now, are they?
And you're not wearing those pants.
Why not?
Because they look dirty.
These are my Thanksgiving Day pants. Complete with expandable weights.
Upstairs, right now.
Oh, Allie. You gonna help? You're gonna have to lose the Halloween outfit though.
Don't be such a pig. And this happens to be my new Thanksgiving apron. One of my students made it for me at home ec.
Yeah, well, she ain't here right now. So you really have to wear it?
I told him I'd wear it.
Right. Well, him ain't here either. So know that his guidance counselor didn't wear his goofy little apron. Just like those kids that made us those reindeer Christmas ornaments out of pipe cleaners and clothespins. Don't know we don't hang them on the tree every year either.
Drop it. And why must you make a mockery out of every holiday, especially Thanksgiving? You know how much I look forward to this day every year.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because it's the one chance for families to come together for a true celebration. Can't you see that?
No. No, I can't.
Wait.
Let's ask Dad.
Ask me what?
Allie says that Thanksgiving is a Hallmark card moment for families to unite as one. Agree or disagree?
That is not what I said. I'm talking about tradition.
Tradition!
Harry, didn't make you and Rose happy to have your grown children back home together at the same time?
The joy of having children is seeing them leave the nest. I never fully understood why they have to come back at all. I'm sure your parents would agree with me, my dear.
That's crazy.
Really? Why do you think they moved to Arizona? They moved there because their brood wouldn't leave them.
Michael.
Why are you making such a big deal of this anyway, huh? It's just another holiday.
Yes, but it's the first holiday since your mother died. She loved Thanksgiving. I'm doing this to honor her.
Inviting your family over does not honor my mother. Torches my father.
That's just mean. He needs this holiday, Michael, like your mother used to say. Family is like food for the soul.
More like food poisoning.
He needs to be surrounded by people in his own home.
He'll never see this as his home, Al. This is your family's house. Besides, all he wants is to be left alone. And I echo his sentiments. I realize that's a foreign concept to you, but it's true. Just because it's Thanksgiving doesn't mean we have to involve your family.
Nonsense. My brothers and sisters are good people. Of course, they have their idiosyncrasies, just like any other family.
Then why are you so uptight about them coming?
Because when I extended the invitation, I never dreamed they'd all say yes.
Surprise!
Well, they're all so busy all the time.
Busy? Ha! You mean loony.
Michael O'Neill, don't you scoff at my family.
All right. Bill, I can see you being busy. I'll give you that. He's had a steady job for years. But the rest of them? Come on.
What are you saying?
No matter the family event, there's at least one person who manages to bail out on the rest of us for some cockamamie reason or another. Remember Harry Jr.'s graduation?
You know Geraldine had an important audition that day.
Uh-huh. For what?
A ShamWow commercial.
And our 10th wedding anniversary.
I'm fuzzy on the details.
Oh, horse hockey. Ann Ursula was in a bender and Eddie was in juvie.
Michael!
Look, do you realize that they all haven't been in the same room together since we got married 15 years ago?
Yeah, well, what about your family? They're no prize either.
True, but at least they have the good sense not to even attempt getting together, no matter the circumstances.
Just because your family doesn't care one whit about honoring tradition doesn't mean that we have to miss out on the opportunity to do so. Now think positive.
Positive, huh? Might I point out to you that you have never cooked a Thanksgiving dinner before?
Well, you're a big help. Your mother always did. Or mine. Well, mine had it catered, but that was still an effort.
Just saying, all right?
Well, you're never just saying anything. You're right. What was I thinking?
All right. Whoa. Calm down. No need to have a panic attack, all right? Look, what's the worst that could happen?
Are you kidding? This is my family. Now that we'll have them under one roof, how are they ever going to get along? And I'll have to remember all the special dietary needs and food allergies. And the vegetarians will start describing animal slaughters at the meat packing facilities. And there will be the inevitable quarrel over instant versus real potatoes. Just say they're real, no matter what. Oh, and at some point, I can lay odds your father is going to break out the hemophiliac story.
You might say that's a recipe for disaster.
Jackass. Thank goodness Sarah's coming. She'll be a calming influence. But what about Eddie? There's no telling what shape he'll be in.
Well, no worries there. Me and Grandpa will do a thorough mental frisking of him when he gets here. If something doesn't seem right, we'll handle it.
Thank you.
Of course, there's no telling what kind of shape boozy Ursula's going to be in. No one knows what's going to come out of her mouth.
Oh, leave Aunt Lala alone. She may be eccentric, but...
No. It doesn't matter, okay?
Why not?
Because no matter what you do, you can't control it. I mean, face it, Thanksgiving has become like this giant petri dish holiday. You throw in the right mix of family members, turn up the flames, and just watch shit blow up. It's happened before, and it'll happen again. Something always goes wrong. What's that dish you made last year? Jalapeno stuffed mushrooms?
Eddie was so disappointed in them.
Yeah, I don't think they were the mushrooms he was hoping for. The only hallucination he had that year was being chased by a sex-starved moose, was it? Why don't you try a little less exotic this year, okay? Try just cooking just an ordinary Thanksgiving dinner.
I'm trying. And that's a heck of a way to talk to me after I've spent hours over a hot stove trying to fill your pants.
What is it this year?
Jalapeno mashed potatoes. Just kidding.
It's always something.
There's never enough dark meat.
Right, and someone's always bringing an extra guest.
Oh, that reminds me. Virginia's bringing Sister Claire with her.
Who?
Sister Claire, the one who befriended Virginia at the convent.
Great. 2 nuns.
I'll keep telling you, Virginia's not a nun yet. She hasn't taken her final vows.
Yeah, but still, now I'm going to have to watch what I say all night. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. Thanksgiving has become just a series of events that gets in the way of what it was truly intended to celebrate.
And what is that?
Midweek football!
Oh, the turkey. Why don't you come and help me in the kitchen, won't you, dear? I'll let you turn and face the bird for me.
Yeah, I got the game on. So
Michael.
It's really good when I'm just...
Oh, Michael. Michael!
Hey, where is everybody? Where's the turkey? We're hungry.
Turkey, I'm looking at him.
Yeah, ain't a little early for a nightcap.
Your Aunt Ursula's coming over for dinner. I gotta pick her up in a few minutes. I'm not about to leave first-rate hooch in her vicinity. She'll bleed me dry. Now, where can I hide this stuff? I see you brought a friend. Do your sister know she was coming?
Eddie? Why didn't you tell us you were here? Come, give me a hug.
Hey, sis. What is it?
I don't know. You just look different somehow.
Where's Mike?
In the kitchen, fighting with the can. Who's this?
Oh, right, Lucille. This is my oldest sister, Allie. And everyone just calls this guy Grandpa.
Very nice to meet y'all. Love your apron. It's real nice being here with Ed for the holiday, you know?
When you told me you were bringing someone to Thanksgiving dinner, I naturally assumed you meant Helen.
What? Why? It's over. It's been over.
Not in the eyes of God.
In the eyes of the state of New Jersey, it is.
Boy, this is awkward.
Oh, it's early. This is just the pre-show.
Hey, Allie, where'd you put the... Holy cow! Mike O'Neill, who might you be?
This is Lucille, Eddie's guest for Thanksgiving dinner, instead of Helen, his wife.
Excellent. Well, any friend of Ed's a friend of ours.
Any friend?
You're looking good, man. Yeah.
Isn't he? I was just telling him that. I can't quite put my finger on it. He just looks different somehow.
It's simple. Clean.
It's amazing what a shave and a haircut can do for a man.
No, what I meant was that...
So tell me, buddy, where'd you find a catch like this, huh?
Let me tell him, sweetie. I was just like in one of those movies. Around noon every day, the guys from the construction crew across the street would come into the diner where I work. Nice guys, a little noisy, but good tippers.
Sure.
Anyway, one day Arnie, he's the foreman, he says they got a new guy on the job. Guess who it was?
I'm breathless with anticipation.
It was Ed.
Yeah, she turned one over there.
Oh, bet she did.
Oh, it was love at first sight for both of us, wasn't it, sweetie?
Oh, Fred, I just wish we could have come around sooner for a visit, you know?
We've been together ever since, and I've been badgering him for months to get out here.
Months.
Sure, since last summer at least. And now we're here. Yes, you are.
You want another wish right about now, huh?
Well, don't just stand there gawking, Michael. Help her with her coat. Go on and sit down. You were supposed to mention this him, not her.
Oh, oops.
And you're no better.
What do you want from me? I'm an old man. A cool breeze gets me excited.
And take little Harry with you.
Oh, he's probably playing some dumb video game. Don't kids play outside anymore?
Harry? Harry, where is that kid?
I can manage. It's only 7 blessed blocks.
What? You're back in a jiffy. He'll be fine.
So, sis, you're still calling her Aunt Lala? Can you stop doing that like in 8th grade?
She'll always be Aunt Lala to me, Eddie. I like it. It has character.
Yeah, I'm going by Ed now, if you don't mind.
Oh, she does. She can't call anybody with the name they want. It's gonna be impossible for her. I hear her muttering to herself all the time. Alice this, Alice that. Everybody else just calls her Allie. What?
Would you like to guess what I'm going to call you next?
I'm guessing it's not Mike.
What do you say we watch some of the game?
Hey, great idea!
Okay.
That would be the vegetables. Lucille, I don't suppose you have any experience in the kitchen?
Not how you mean.
Stop, you rascal.
How you I am?
Do you look?
Whenever Ed wants to eat, I just break out my food finger.
I'm afraid to ask.
You know, like takeout.
Priceless.
I'd be glad to help.
Okay then, come along. Just don't touch anything.
I like her. She's funny.
Start reading that book yet?
Just call me Ishmael.
Hey, what do you say, Ishmael?
Tough, Uncle Ed. You ready for another holiday of family fun?
You know, I've always started hiring actors to play the family at the holidays. You know, the rest of my friends.
Just at the holidays?
Hey, where's Grandpa?
Oh, he went to pick up Aunt Ursula.
You let him go by himself?
It's only a couple of blocks!
That's what you said last time!
Someone with your dad?
I'm just his eyes. It's only a problem when he's parking a car, though. It's mine.
How minor?
Well, kind of, if you look outside...
So Eddie, what do you think of the new porch?
Visitors!
Yeah.
Who is it?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Virginia, darling, so glad you could make it.
Thank you.
Hi.
Well, if it isn't my sister, the sister! Now, you brought another one? You really traveling too?
Everyone, this is Sister Claire. She's, well, sort of a spiritual advisor to me. Welcome, sister. Welcome to our home.
Please, Claire will do fine. And here's a little something I whipped up.
Thank you. Oh, Sister Claire, this is my sister Allie, her husband Mike, and that's my brother Ed.
It is truly a blessing to be here with everyone for Thanksgiving. I was an only child, so I'm very excited to be part of a big family holiday gathering.
Careful what you wish for there, Claire.
He's kidding, sister. I'm sure you'll find it ordinary around here, almost boring. One big happy family.
Who changed the channel? No. You're not watching me replay the parade again.
Why not?
Because you know how it ends. It's the same every year.
It is not.
Okay, look. We're watching the game. All right, Santa Claus comes strolling down Fifth Avenue. There are choruses of hallelujahs. Black Friday's finally here. The shopping season can finally begin. End of story. Give me the remote. Thou shalt not steal, sister.
Thou shalt not be a moron, Ed.
Still a virgin, sis.
Still find it, bro.
Actually, no. I quit. Cold turkey. Pardon the pun. Honest.
Can I get you anything, sister?
Oh, no, thank you. And please, call me Claire.
Yeah, well, you got anything to eat? I'm starving.
Absolutely not. It'll spoil your appetite.
Just had me on a hunger strike all day, too, man.
Wait. I think I have some Doritos in the car. And some Sunny D.
I said no snacking.
Don't consider it a snack. You just consider it a game day ritual.
Okay. Sit down, mister. There will be no munching. It builds character.
Yeah, the character of an asshole.
Sister Claire, I would like to apologize for my mother. Behave. Dinner's almost ready.
At halftime, right? You timed it, didn't you, Al?
Never fear. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to the kitchen. I've left Lucille in there far too long. Sister Claire, please make yourself at home. Have a seat.
What's wrong with buzzers?
Leave it alone, man. Julia Childs has her system, and the whole house may be rigged, but so far it's working. And cool with the munchies talk, will you?
Hungry.
I know this is hard for you, okay, but I'm hungry too. It means the world to her that you actually came today, okay? So just no incidences. No incidents today. I don't know how she handled it. She's been a little stressed.
A little? She's tighter than a gnat's ass stretched over a rain barrel.
Still, hearing the news that Bill and Sue might not make it almost put her over the edge. So.
They're not coming? Oh, that's my older brother and his wife. Why not?
It snowed in, apparently.
I thought everyone would be here. It's changing everything.
Sure does. More turkey for everyone. You want a drumstick, Sister Patron?
Bill was always so level-headed and supportive. I remember he would come to all of our rooms at night and would sit nice to us before we went to bed. Do you remember that?
We're not the Waltons.
Jesus, what a hit! Did you see that? Oh!
What was that, Ruckus?
No ruckus. Honey?
I heard a ruckus.
It was louder than an elephant's fart. Hi, I'm Lucille. I'm with Ed. Really?
This is news.
Jenny, this is Lucille.
Oh, and this is Sister Claire.
Hi. I'm confused. Ed, I thought you said you had 3 sisters. This makes 4.
Wrong kind of sister.
The nuns, hon.
Oh, a pair of sisters. Well, this is going to be the best Thanksgiving ever.
I keep telling everyone, Virginia's not a nun yet. She hasn't taken her final vows. Very soon, though, dear, right? We'll be so proud of her.
So then, you're a novice.
Yes, novice is the right term for it.
Hey, I watched The Sound of Music every Easter when I was a kid.
Does that make you Maria Von Trapp?
Sing a song that I don't need to. Stick it in your freezer.
Time to make the donuts.
You're playing our song, Mrs. O'Neill.
Yes, our song. That would be the creamed onions, an oldie but goodie Thanksgiving dish.
Creamed onions. They don't have anything like that back home.
So, what do you think, Virginia?
Since when do you care what I think?
Well, look, I know we have the whole sibling rivalry thing going, but I value your opinion.
Value my opinion. She certainly has you talking better. And she's definitely not one of those tire biters you usually date.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Seriously.
You need a positive influence in your life, Ed.
You're not going to try and convert me now, are you?
And now we're back to being rivals.
Oh, Jesus, what are you doing?
We got the running game today.
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I'd love to strap on the pads just one more time and be out there with knocking heads.
Really?
Yeah, I was a pretty good player in my day.
Too bad your day was before they invented helmets.
Hey, I'm still in pretty good shape, okay? I coach track.
You blow a whistle.
That's not fair.
The most athletic thing you've done lately is jump to a conclusion.
All right. I see how it's going to be. Everybody pile on, Mike. It's okay. I can take you.
Okay, pile on. Come on, Jenny.
I will not. Please!
Alan, like when we were kids.
No! Stop! We have guests!
So fat!
Stop cussing like such boys!
Boys? Oh, did you hear that, Ed? She put us down.
Adam, we're not boys. We are men.
All evidence to the contrary.
We're looking! HGTV. No way.
Please, I cannot take the football much longer.
Give it.
Look, it's a gardening show. You like to work in the yard? And Sister Claire, she keeps a beautiful garden. I'm sure she'd love to see something other than
Really,
but
it's his house, Virginia, and I really don't
Actually, it's
mind
not a bad
watching.
station.
Et tu, Brute?
I watch with Lucille sometimes. They have some good pieces.
Like what? A segment on how to maintain your own marijuana farm?
Gloves are off, eh, sis?
I'm sorry, one more came over me.
Oh, no, that's okay. That was a good one. But I have to say, those days are all behind me now.
Oh crap! We missed the touchdown!
Officer down.
Well, then you didn't miss a thing. You know what? For the first time today, I really think things are going to turn out okay.
Grandpa's home.
What in the world? Don't concern yourself, sister. Happy Thanksgiving. Where's the friggin' booze? And what happened to you? Elizabeth? How was your trip, Aunt Lala? Another thrill ride with Harry. That man should have his license revoked. Confound it. Where's that son of yours?
Whoa, whoa! What's all this?
Well, what does it look like? It's the family Christmas present.
What are they doing here?
Well, I'm finished with them. Why should I have them cluttering up my house for the next month?
A little help.
Just put them in a spare bedroom.
You're a holiday head as always, Aunt Ursula.
Ginny! Welcome home, child. Now tell me, how's life in the cloisters?
It's fine. This is my spiritual advisor.
Oh, Bernadette. Pleasure.
This is Sister Claire.
Well, you're in. Would you be kind enough to help me with that chair there?
Oh, please, take my seat.
Oh, no, I wouldn't dream of it. Besides, this is the place to be.
Why is that?
Yeah, you can possibly see the TV from there.
And I can see everything else. It's the perfect place to view the damages. You better buckle up, sister. Holidays at the Terhunes can be quite shocking.
I'm sure it's not so bad. Like scorched earth.
How are things at the Red Hat Club, Aunt Ursula?
Alas, the Red Hat Club is no more.
What's the matter? Too many members kicking the bucket?
Ed!
No, we just got bored with each other.
Why are you still wearing the hat?
I like the hat.
Who the hell keeps leaving stuff in the driveway?
What was it this time?
The gazebo.
God damn it, I could have been killed! Pipe down, Pop! Alright, I want to know who moved the gazebo into the middle of the driveway. Tell me that?
It wasn't in the driveway!
Well then, where was it?
The front yard.
Not anymore. There's pieces of it everywhere. Across the street and the tree.
Blah, blah, blah. Your belly aching, Marianne, ready. What did you do with the liquor?
And no way where you're gonna find it.
Challenge. How nice. Michael, why don't you pour Aunt Lala some of that Harvey's Bristol cream sherry we have in the cupboard? Sherry. Whoop-de-doo.
Is that a little antisocial, universal?
Nonsense, son. The real fireworks haven't gotten started yet. You stick with me. I'll let you know when it gets interesting.
Lucille, how are things in the kitchen? Everything looks good, but the stuff in the pot, I stirred it and it looks a little funny.
I'm sure you did just fine. I'll check on it in 4.5 minutes.
Who's the hottie? Lots of boys, girl.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Allie, is this a new dining set? It looks
bigger. Don't be silly. We don't need anything that large on a regular basis, but on special occasions like this,
We roll out the pool table.
I'll take the cranberry sauce in the side pocket.
And of course, we borrow extra chairs courtesy of Duffy's Funeral Home.
How many are coming?
Well, at first there were 13, but that's inviting bad luck, so
You don't have to invite bad luck, honey. It's a permanent resident here.
so I invited our neighbor, Sarah.
Oh, no, not her. She's just so perky. She's like a cheerleader on speed.
Leave Sarah alone, Aunt Lala. She's a good soul. She doesn't deserve to be alone for Thanksgiving.
Is she all right?
She's a widow.
Bless her heart, poor thing. I understand you recently lost your wife, Mr. O'Neill.
I thought you nuns took a vow of silence.
Grandpa, that's months.
Holidays are the perfect time to remember loved ones, especially those who have moved on to his presence.
Perhaps you're right, sister. You'll appreciate this. It happened while we were in Jerusalem. We were on vacation, touring the Holy Land, having a wonderful time. When all of a sudden, she was gone. Like that.
Dad, I don't think you should tell this story now.
Let me finish. So I meet with the undertaker, and he says, I can have her flown home for only $5,000. Or buried right there in the Holy Land for only $500. So I elected to have her flown home.
It would have been cheaper to leave her there, though.
That's what the undertaker said. He couldn't understand why it would pay so much money to have her flown back here.
But what an idea to have her buried there. Just think of it.
Sister, you must have heard the story about that guy that died about 2,000 years ago. And then 3 days later he rose. I couldn't take that chance.
He's joking, sister. I'm terrible.
Hello! Just dropping off a care package!
That's Sarah.
They said she brought some appetizers. I could have left you up right now for something.
There's a plate of goodies on the kitchen counter there. Let them cool a little before you slice them, okay?
Score!
No one eats till Geraldine gets here, Eddie.
Oh, I just saw her. She just pulled up with some guy.
That's her new beau, and by the way, she's been talking. I think this may be the one.
Ooh, I'll have to meet him later. Gotta run!
Hey, where are you going to in such a flash?
Well, I felt so bad for the crew down at the morgue, it being a holiday and all, that I whipped them up a plate as well.
The morgue?
She feeds dead people.
It's where she works.
I'll be back super quick. Enjoy the sprouting capital.
Spinach squares.
Spinach squares. Oh no.
What?
Wait for it.
What the hell?
Sarah left us some funky pastry. Is she kidding? It's not man food. And that stuff in the pot doesn't look right.
What?
It looks like chum.
My world famous garbage soup.
I think I'm gonna.
Here, we only call it that because it has everything in it. Lots of vegetables. A Polish tradition.
Time to whip the potatoes?
No, that would be Geraldine. Behave yourself. I'm home! Hey, Allie! Hey, everyone! Look, everyone, it's Geraldine!
I can't tell you how excited we are to be here.
Where is he?
Oh, he's on the front porch. He had an important phone call. He just had to take it. He won't be long.
What's it been? 4 years? 4 long years?
I've been super busy. Starting a career on Broadway takes total commitment. But now that I have Colin, everything's so different. He's really taking charge of my career, you know?
Well, come on in and let me take your coat. Then you can regale us on what it's like to be an actress living in New York City.
It's really changing out there. I think it's going to rain.
Let's take a look at you. Oh my God. What in the world happened to your
It
face?
looks worse than it feels. It happened during rehearsal.
I told you to pay attention, and look what happened.
You son of a...
You got the wrong idea. It wasn't him.
Tell me his name. I'll take him out. Just say the word.
Are you okay? Everyone relax. And sit down. Geraldine, what happened? Let me explain. It happened last week. I was right in the middle of my big scene where I had been fight with my lover. So we're right in the middle of this intense exchange when, wham, the other actor popped me right in the eye.
And you let this happen?
It wasn't his fault. Truth be told, I don't have much experience with stage combat. I was just so wrapped up in the moment, I just got a little too close. That's all. I guess this is called suffering for your art.
It is a thing of beauty, darling. I only mean it has a sense of realism to it, you know, and it proves her dedication to her craft.
Well, as long as you're okay, Geraldine.
Geraldine, good lord.
See what I mean? I told you it would get interesting.
Where are my manners? Everyone, this is Colin Adair. Colin, this is everyone.
Yes, it certainly is.
Okay, I'll do this quickly. You've met my sister Allie and her husband Mike up close. That's Aunt Ursula, and that's Grandpa over there.
Ripley man, are you dark meat or white meat? Dark or white?
The little guy in the corner is my nephew Harry Jr. Not so little anymore, young man. The boxer is Ed. I'm sorry, we haven't met.
Hi, happy Thanksgiving. I'm Lucille. I'm with Ed.
Really?
Why does everyone sound so surprised when they hear I have a girlfriend?
And I'm Claire. I'm here with Virginia from the convent.
Oh, hello. Where is Jenny?
She stepped out for a minute.
Yeah, she's tossing her cookies. Vomiting? Barfing?
Yes!
Turning inside out.
Yes, Eddie. Thank you. That was descriptive enough.
Garbage soup?
Oh, excuse me, I have to take this.
Lucille, would you mind going into the kitchen and slicing some of those spinach squares? I think it's time for some appetizers.
Like the maker.
Hope you're hungry, Geraldine. There's plenty to eat.
Al, I have an audition tomorrow, so I'll just pick.
Geraldine.
And I don't go by Geraldine anymore. I use Jerry. It's just so stage ready, you know?
Really?
Oh, sure. And I switched from Terhune to Pew.
You. As in church or as in you stink?
G-H. It's British, you know?
Who cares?
I thought it had a better ring to it.
Who died and made him boss?
I respect his opinion, Grandpa. He's worked in theater for many years. He's a talented director.
What does he direct? Traffic?
Yeah, but Jerry Hugh. You're Terhune.
Oh, and I'll always be one. It's just that in theater, a name can mean everything.
Can't anyone in this family just go by the name that was given to them?
He seems a little old for you, honey, don't you think?
He's young-ish.
More ish than young, I'd say.
Age doesn't matter. It's just a number.
Well, what's up with all the phone calls? This is a holiday, doesn't he realize that?
Oh, there are no true holidays for a director. He's constantly in touch with people about the show. Promotional stuff, script rewrites, interviews, online posts. He's probably sending some important update right now.
Does he use his tweeter?
He tweets, yes.
He's a twit, all right.
All right, you two, get it out of your systems, but make no mistake, Colin is a great man. He's been places.
still.
Make fun all you want. I like a man with his priorities straight and his feet on the ground.
Show me a man with his feet planted firmly on the ground, and I'll show you a man who can't get his pants off.
Yep, this is heaven.
Hey, everybody, here's the spinach squares. Please, help yourself. Meanwhile, I have a surprise for everyone. Everything okay?
Unbelievable. Jesus, could they play any dumber?
You know, like, just shouting Jesus over and over does not make you religious.
Well, you know, my dear, they could use all the help they could get. My rosaries all afternoon.
Crying out loud, and you're just going to stand there with them. Hand them over. Spinach square?
Jenny, darling, it's fabulous to see you. I miss my little sister so.
Wow, you look like I steal.
Did you know Bill might not make it tonight?
No, what?
He snowed in. I wish you were here.
I'm surprised we're going on with dinner at all, to be perfectly honest.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. I mean, we could never start a family function without him. I mean, he was Mom's favorite. The perfect son. I mean, great behavior and everything. I mean, he had posters of Euclid and other cool mathematicians hanging on our walls. Yeah, the great sun with the holy light shining down upon him. Aww.
You shouldn't talk about him like that. Bill loves you, Ed.
Genuflect when you say his name, sister.
Honey, what has gotten into you?
Nothing. I've just been trying to tell everybody something like really...
Dave, you have got to try these delights.
You!
What, you two know each other?
I'm sorry, have we met?
Of course we have, Professor Adair.
Oh, Jenny, how's my professor? He's
No,
the
it's
director.
okay, babe. No need to defend me. In another life, I did do some teaching over at Fairleigh Dickinson.
Isn't that where you went to school, Jenny?
In another life.
Colin, you never told me that.
Not relevant, my love. I am a director, not a teacher.
You could say that again.
But I usually remember my former students, especially the pretty ones.
Well then, you should remember declaring your undying love for me.
What's going on? You're embarrassing me.
Oh, Jerry. It's never about any of us. It's always about you.
I don't even know how to respond to that. What are you insinuating?
I'm not insinuating anything. I'm outright saying it. Your boyfriend is a piece of crap.
I don't have the faintest idea what she's talking about. Pet.
Pet. Jerry, do not walk. Run far away from me. Line exactly. You're coming a little bit off the rails here. You don't even know the whole story. It was my sophomore year of college. We had gotten a new English professor that semester. When he read love sonnets, his mellifluous voice swept us away on a magic carpet of passion. And me? I was naive and vulnerable, but so eager to learn.
Should we be sitting here for this?
Go on.
He said all the right things, and I fell. I fell hard. One night, after class, we shared a kiss. I was in heaven.
It's preposterous to think I ever kissed a nun.
I wasn't a nun then, you jerk. I was a fool, a smitten fool, and you were all too willing to take advantage of that.
So that means you two? So that means that we both?
Won. They both won.
Never mind.
There's a fox in the hen house, if you know what I mean.
Are you still in love with him? Oh my God, you are! You're trying to steal my boyfriend!
Yes, that's not a sentence you hear every day in the convent, huh? Just giving her direction, if you know what I
Everybody knows.
And then I found out that he had been with a dozen girls that semester alone. I could not believe that someone so brilliant could be so shallow. It was disillusioning. I realized then that I could not trust men at all. So after that, I decided to become a nun.
Oh, listen, honey. If every woman who felt that way became a nun, there'd be nothing left on earth excepting fishes.
Colin,
You're not buying into this.
wait, just tell me the truth. And think carefully, Colin. The rest of your Thanksgiving could very well be decided by the next words out of your mouth.
Hells, Belle, what does that mean?
That means I'm Greek in Geppetto. Welcome to my world.
No, it means dinner is almost done. Everyone have a seat. Lucille, would you mind keeping an eye on things in the kitchen just for a few more minutes? Thank you, dear.
Now, don't you think you're kind of close? I mean, it's almost half time. You know.
Just one more tradition, hon. This one was Bill's favorite.
Well, of course it was.
Look, I know you all think I'm going overboard with traditions, but I can't help myself. I feel like I'm reliving my childhood somehow.
Reliving or reverting to?
Okay. So I'm passing out slips of paper. The idea is that everyone write down one thing they're thankful for on their slip and puts it in the basket. Then, everyone chooses a slip of paper from the basket and tries to guess who it is. Got it?
Oh, I'd rather not.
Are you sure?
Oh, it's not that I don't think it's a good idea or anything like that. It just seems like it's more of a family tradition, and so I would prefer not to. But I'll say grace for you if you'd like.
Well, that would be a blessing.
Why are we doing this again?
Yeah, it does seem a little mentally irregular.
Nonsense. It's tradition. Whose? Don't you remember every year we would go to Grandma and Pop-Pop's and do this before Thanksgiving dinner?
But Allie, we were kids then.
Yeah, we didn't do it anymore after they died.
Oh, shush. Don't be a bunch of gloomy gusses. It'll be fun. We might learn something about each other.
It's not school, hon.
Shut up. Put your paper in. Now then. Who wants to go first? No one? Okay then. I'll go. This tradition is stupid. For God's sakes, Eddie!
Hey now, that's not fair. It's supposed to be anonymous. Why do you assume it was him?
He signed his name.
Sorry, Susan, just keeping it real.
Fine then. Who wants to go next? Aunt Lala. Thank you.
Don't look now, but Grandpa's fly is down.
That's not what it said. You lied, Aunt Lala. Why?
What do you expect in a regime of forced volunteerism?
It's been such a long time since we've all been together. Is that so much to ask?
Yes!
I'm thankful Thanksgiving comes once a year. Really? Can't anyone take this serious?
Look, Al, all things considered, maybe we should just skip the game and then just go right on.
We're not skipping anything. Just because this is not important to any of you, it's important to me. But nothing. And for the last time, Michael, take those ridiculous pants off.
Oh, for the love of God, you know what? There!
What?
Oh, sweet mother of God!
How cute, Mr. O'Neill. Ed has the same hair. And aren't that a hoot?
Didn't anybody write anything, I don't know, serious or heartfelt? No one? Ah, Virginia, darling, thank you. At least we know who the mature one is here. The only one capable of treating this tradition with dignity. Thank you, dear sister. Now, let's see what's on Virginia's mind, shall we? Hey, pay attention. This is how you do it. I'm pregnant. Pregnant.
Holy shit.
Unless it's immaculate, this shouldn't be happening.
I swear it's true. Pregnant?
Wow, how did that happen?
They know what causes that now.
Wait, we're still eating dinner, aren't we?
Pregnant? Allie, please say something other than pregnant. Oh, not you too, Virginia. Writing something on this paper to make me look foolish? A gag? Yeah. Oh. Wait, you really had me going, but, it's not funny. No, Allie, it's not funny. I am pregnant. Do you call did it go to the convent?
Hey, who's the bastard who would touch a nun?
I'm not a nun.
She's a novice.
Obviously not. Seriously, who made these treasures? I gotta have the rest of these.
What? There's something to kick your ass. And who's to kick your ass again?
Leave him alone.
Why are you doing that? Why are you defending him?
No one's giving him a chance. Stop. You can't fight in here.
Why not?
Because it's the family room. And will someone tell me why we're all suspicious of Colin? Did I miss something?
Well, it seems that Jerry's new amour was once diddling with your other sister.
Oh. Once. All right? The key word is once. That was almost 5 years ago. It's not him. Well,
Yes, tell us, where does a pretty young nun go to meet boys?
he works at the local pizzeria.
I guess he delivers.
Maybe she just likes sausage.
You should all be ashamed of yourselves. You know, it wasn't easy for Virginia to come here and give you this news.
Well, she didn't tell us. She passed us a note.
This is a lot to process, sister. I'm sure you'll agree. I better go check on Virginia.
I'll go with you.
Colin, is there anything you'd like to tell me?
I'm not sure. Is there?
What about what Ginny said?
Oh, you mean all that business about pledging my undying love for her? I gotta tell you, I was stunned. Seeing her after all this time was just... But that line was from a scene I rehearsed with all of my acting students. I guess she took it a little more seriously than I ever imagined. Poor thing.
Do you think she bought him?
I beg your pardon?
Yes. Listen, Johnny, you're not that good of an actor. And you're not giving a particularly good performance now.
Where are you going?
I'm going to make a river. Harry, take notes while I'm gone.
Allie, will you do me a favor?
Now what?
It's Colin. I want the family to accept him, but now with this black eye and the whole Ginny business, I'm afraid everyone's going to get the wrong idea.
Like what, that he abuses his girlfriends and he also deflowers nuns?
Will you talk to him?
What would I say?
Just no one likes him, I can tell.
I don't like him.
He's a whip smacker. Did you feed him at home?
Put a stop.
Please, for me, just make him feel at home.
Fine. Colin, tell us about your new show. What is it about?
That most common of human emotions.
Love?
No, rage. It's called The Haunted Locker. It stems from this incident that happened to me when I was in high school. I got stuffed into a locker by a classmate.
What was her name?
Ed!
Does it make him feel at home?
I swear!
Did I miss anything?
There she is.
Oh, come on. I hope things are going to be awkward now. It's still me. Don't start acting weird.
Too late.
Of course we won't, dear. Everything's going to return to normal. A normal Thanksgiving with our normal family and guests.
You were saying?
Sarah, what the blazes?
Don't go in the kitchen. It's loose.
Dinner's almost what's loose.
I don't know.
Sarah, you're not making any sense.
Does she ever?
Well, I came in the back door like I always do,
And what?
I figured I'd check on the Brussels sprouts. And that's when I saw it.
So what?
I don't know. A pterodactyl.
Really, Sarah? Don't you think you're exaggerating, I don't know, just a bit?
No, maybe you're right. It was more like this giant winged creature with fangs the size of shot glasses and Alfred Hitchcock's name tattooed on his forehead.
Oh, that's so much better.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go take a look. Don't worry, it'll be okay.
No!
Sarah, let me by.
Mike, I can't let you. I mean, you have a family and you're not that old. You still have a few good years left.
Thanks a lot.
Sarah. Let him go check it out. I timed this dinner perfectly. I can't let anything mess it up at this stage.
All right, Mike. All right, but don't say I didn't warn you. By the way, Allie, you don't have any rolls for dinner.
What? No dinner rolls? Do I have to think of everything? It's just common sense. You can't have Thanksgiving dinner without blasted dinner rolls. Son of a bitch!
Just calm down, Grandpa. We'll think of something. Dear God, what is ever in that kitchen, don't let it ruin my dinner. Please don't ruin my dinner.
Oh, crap. Aunt Ursula, you're cheating.
And Ursula, could you, just, behave for like 5 minutes, please? Please? Thank you.
Sister Golden Hair. God is merciful, right?
I believe he is.
I'm a sinner.
We all are.
Yes, but some of us are better at it than others. Anyway, if I were on my deathbed,
Aunt Ursula,
is there anything to this idea of confessing at the 11th hour? Would God honor that?
If it's sincere, I believe he would.
Then why not just live it up until then?
What did I tell you about talking religion at family functions?
Okay, I'm planning it.
isn't anyone going to mention what's on all of our minds? Ginny, what were you thinking? A baby? I mean, what happens next? Are you having it?
Oh boy, are we really going to have this discussion here now, Jerry?
Why not?
I think Sister Christian has a strong opinion on the matter.
Unbelievable! No politics either! You two know better!
No religion, no politics. That leaves sex.
Whoa.
Would anybody like to hear about my date Tuesday night?
Sweet Jesus, somebody say something, anything!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Get back! Get back! Get back! Oh gosh! It's got.
What was it?
Marlboro?
The food, Michael. Did it touch the food?
Well, not that I could tell, but it just...
I bet it's just looking for a way out. That's more frightening than you are.
Yeah. Well, frightened or not, it's gotta go. I timed that dinner perfectly. It's ready now, warm and piping hot. Michael, do something.
Okay. I've got an idea. Ed, come with me.
That's my first Thanksgiving. It was going to be perfect Thanksgiving. I suppose Bird was Colin's fault too, huh, Ginny?
You are so unbelievable. You know what? I'm not going to let you upset me or the baby. Hold the phone! What did I miss?
I'll tell you later. Well, Colin petted Ginny years ago, but he didn't impregnate her this year.
She's a nun! She's not a nun!
That's for sure.
I don't get it. Why are you so angry with me?
Why him? Ginny, why him?
I can't help that I met him first. You know that. Do you have any idea what it was like being your little sister? You were the prom queen, the lead in all school musicals. All the boys wanted to date you. They just wanted to be my pal. You had every boy in school slobbering all over you, and Mom just ate it up.
And I didn't get pregnant.
Enough. Apologize to each other right now. I will not tolerate any more nonsense in this house.
You two, Johnny Bench and the guy from Friday the 13th.
Oh, very funny.
I just have one question.
What?
Can I have your autographs?
Why don't you just call the animal control department?
Because if we call animal control, then
You'll be wusses.
we'll be waiting for hours, especially on a holiday.
Yeah, and I don't think they get rid of birds anyway. Besides, we're three pretty intelligent guys. This shouldn't be a problem.
We are.
What three? What's this?
Here's a box and a baseball bat for you two, Grandpa.
Can't go in there unprotected.
What makes you think I'm going in there?
Well, it's your house, too.
This is not my house. This is her house. This is their house. You and I only moved here, remember?
Come on, Grandpa, we need you.
No.
Look, just stay behind us, all right? It'll be okay.
No.
I find that you lead the way, we'll follow you.
What's the matter with you, huh?
He's afraid of birds.
It's better to be dead for a minute than a coward for the rest of your life.
Wait. Afraid of birds? Wait, how did I not know that about you? Wait, and you did?
You don't have to know everything, Michael.
Yeah, but he's my father. Besides, families shouldn't keep secrets from one another.
Huh. Secrets are what bind families together. You know someone will always have your back. You've got some good dirt on that. Allie's snoring, for instance.
You told?
Michael eats jelly and salami sandwiches.
What? Allie's a closet laugher? Yeah. Whenever I have offensive comedians on TV, she chastises me, then sits in the corner giggling her full head off.
Eddie. Oh, Eddie. Eddie's first concert was Liberace.
Mom and Dad made me go.
In a suit.
When did this become about me?
Secrets. It seems like everybody has some. But to what end? They're impossible to keep.
3 can keep a secret if 2 are dead.
But the truth always comes out in the end.
Oh, you are so right, my dear. That's why I killed your Uncle Jack. Thanksgiving, 1976. We engaged in the perfect cover-up. Well, Jack was a forgettable person. No one missed him.
On that note, you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Michael?
Okay.
No bloodshed in my kitchen.
Allie, we're not going to kill it. We're just going to catch it and set it free.
Yeah, and how are you going to do that?
It's simple. We're men. We're born hunters. Still just a bird, right?
A mutant bird.
What's the matter with you, man? Come on, man up, Mike. Not only is your family's safety at stake, but if we don't do this, we're going to miss the second half of the game.
You're right. Massive position.
Check. Hands in position.
Virginia, why don't you tell us about
The pizza boy?
He's not a pizza boy. He's 23 years old.
Oh my God! Hey, behind you! It's gonna find me! Oh my God! Stop!
Michael, did you catch it?
I think we pissed it off. I told you not to cook it! Harry, the bird's gone.
Harry, what did you do?
I went out the front door, around the house, and opened up the back door. It flew straight out. Cute little blackbird.
Blackbird?
How about that?
And the child shall lead them.
Touch the food?
Most of it was in the stove or covered and out of harm's way. The rest seemed okay to me. Even the pie with the raisins in it.
Oh, thank heavens. Sister Claire made that.
Yes, but it didn't have raisins.
4 and 20 black
Allie, what's wrong?
Dinner is
Ready?
Wrecked.
The green beans are.
Shriveled matchsticks,
The gravy is this.
like a pot of glue.
And the turkey. The turkey. I can't bring myself to say it.
Then don't. No one blames you.
Of course not.
I'm sure it's not so bad.
I just wanted this Thanksgiving to be perfect for everyone. I really thought I could pull it off. Who was I kidding? I got so caught up in Virginia's news and the bird and all, and I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
Wow. That was so beautiful. You simply unburdened yourself to your entire family. It was so warm and honest. It was a perfect example of organic acting.
What are you talking about?
I believe her. I feel it here. I feel her pain. You are an actress.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's an actress?
My darling, when you act, you don't touch me. You just mouth words. I have to tell you something. I'm dying.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I made that up. But you proved my point exactly. I didn't believe whether you cared if I was dying or not. So I felt nothing. Oh!
Did you feel that?
Okay. Okay, I admit it. I slept with both of you. I slept with both of them. I don't remember all the details. I can't be expected to remember every fleeting moment of passion. I don't even remember. Uh-oh.
Oh, what's the matter now?
I don't know, but all of a sudden, I can't remember all 7 dwarfs. I forgot one. Is this early onset Alzheimer's? Sleepy, sneezy, bashful, doc, happy, grumpy. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? That's just hurtful. I need a spinach square.
That's about the only things left edible in this house right now.
Well, there won't be any left for us at the rate that he's going.
I'm sorry. This is so good. Thank you so much.
Thank me. But golly,
What did I do?
I've been tinkering with that spinach square recipe for years, but they never came out so scrumptious until I raided your garden for the dill.
The dill?
Oh, the dill makes all the difference.
Sarah, dear, we've never grown dill here.
Sure you do, right along the back fence.
You said the back fence?
I just reached over and grabbed some. I hope you don't mind.
Of course not, dear, but I don't think that's dill you fool.
Well, what then? I mean, I'm not familiar with all the herbs and spices, but this smells so interesting. I started putting it in everything I make
Yes, come on. I think I know what that special ingredient is.
You?
You're not watching cooking shows now, too, are you?
No, not exactly. Yeah, the thing that's making those spinach squares such a hit is, well, some marijuana.
What? That's ridiculous. I had one.
Yeah, and he thought a tiny blackbird was Mothra. I've seen it staring back at me in the mirror way too many times.
Doesn't mean anything.
Mary Jane is in the house.
Well, I had one, and I feel fine.
How come you haven't given Etch-a-Sketch Brain his walking papers yet? The Jerry I know would have put him out on the street by now. You're taking it far too well.
I can't believe all of this is happening.
Eddie, are you sure?
I sure could use a bag of Doritos right now.
Awesome.
Why, Eddie? Why is there marijuana still growing in my backyard?
Don't ask me.
Who shall I ask? Grandpa. Aunt Lala. Oh, Sister Claire.
I haven't lived here in years. How should I know?
Well, what do you think? It's mine? This is an episode of Weeds, Eddie.
Well, what did Mom and Dad do with those plants that he's going back there anyway?
I don't know. No. Geraldine!
I don't remember.
They did pull them out, didn't they?
Come to think of it, their parents were quite serene before they retired.
Stop, that's absurd. Michael, say something.
I've never been high before. It's weird. I'm just gonna laugh.
What about Colin? Scarfing those things down.
He'll be fine, but by March.
I don't believe this.
Well, this is why they should legalize marijuana. You wouldn't have to hide it. Things like this wouldn't happen.
Not in front of the KID.
Man, the KID spells better than YOO-do.
Yeah, well, not judging by the grade on this last English composition.
Well, you know, spelling is not necessarily a sign of intelligence.
Thank you! Besides, I keep telling you, it's just a typo.
I hate when that happens.
Oh, what word just go wrong, buddy?
I left the letter G at Angus steak.
Oops. You can imagine the phone call that I got from his principal. I don't believe this. My garden won an award last year for the local botanical society. They'll revoke my award. Eddie, how could you?
What do you mean, me?
You were always the irresponsible one. You ran away. You should have pulled those weeds out. But no, you just ran off. Probably to California or something. You can get anything you need out there. I heard about that. They have pot strains for people that suffer from insomnia and allergies. They put it in cookies, tea bags, throat lozenges even. It's like a whole business out there. You weren't dealing, were you?
No!
You're a bad seed.
No, the bad seeds are in the backyard. I changed.
Yeah? We've heard it all before.
That's a given, but this time I'm telling the truth.
He's telling the truth. It wasn't easy, but he kicked the habit. No offense, sisters.
I tried for years, but I always relapsed. I tried everything. I tried pharmaceuticals. I tried hypnotherapy. I tried acupuncture. Zilch.
What was it that made you finally change? What was it? Isn't it obvious?
Mom was giving me shit. My ex-wife was giving me shit. There was a lot of shit giving going on. Then I met Lucille.
An angel just when you needed her most.
Yeah?
How about Led Zeppelin 4?
Geraldine, what are you doing?
Going through Eddie's albums. And I got it, the Vida.
Why?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
If we're just gonna sit here stoned all afternoon, we might as well have some mood music.
Oh, my fault.
No, look. First of all, those are my records. They're Uncle Jack's. Second, if you're going to do it right, you need a little Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix. And third, they were only spinning squares. I'm sure it'll wear off soon.
This is my play on the very first Thanksgiving with the Pilgrims. I call it Killing a Pumpkin.
Woman, how much dill did you put in those things?
Some people go heavy on the spices.
The Indian chief crosses to Miles Standish and introduces his son. We call him Shit with Corn.
Isn't there a way we can help them? Is there a method of coming down off the high?
I used to roll around naked in the snow.
Don't even think about it!
No one's going out in this weather.
It's not like a hangover. You just have to wait it out just further.
I don't want to come down. This is amazing. I see trees eating cars and squirrels and tap dancing.
Caffeine's only a temporary fix, and it only intensifies the feeling later. Some guys would drink milk, other guys would sleep it off. Just depends.
Terrific.
Turn off your minds, relax, and float downstream. I want to discuss zero population growth.
Maybe we should sing. That will take everyone's minds off their troubles. It always worked for my family when things got crazy. It calmed everyone down. Now what shall we sing? Here's one my family loved. Shall we get
What the hell was that?
I don't really feel much like singing.
How about the night Pat Murphy died?
Now you're talking. Or any old choir.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with those.
That's because you're not a member of the family.
So?
So why are we listening to her ideas anyway?
What's your problem?
Ed, don't.
No, I'm just going to stay here and listen to this crap.
It's not necessary, really. I love you. I could tolerate a little family misunderstanding.
Love? Leave it alone, will you, Jer? I will not. This is the worst Thanksgiving ever. I mean, I finally meet a great guy, and I find out that you need to get over this now.
You know what? The two of you are foolish to fight over a man who isn't worth 1/10, 1/100th of your devotion. I see couples come into the diner all the time. Young couples, old couples, newlyweds, people in their second marriages. And I know this. A relationship is only as strong as how well you treat each other. This guy's a bottom feeder. And I know the love between two sisters is stronger than any damage a jerk like him can cause. You want to be thankful for something this holiday? Remember all you've been through together and be thankful you still have each other.
Alice's Restaurant.
What?
We should sing Alice's Restaurant. Don't you remember? When we were younger, we used to gather around the radio and listen to the DJ play Arlo Guthrie's Alice's Restaurant. And we would sing together as a family.
I don't remember that. That's because you forgot who you are. Who you were. Oh, I forgot. What about you? First you're a college co-ed, then you're a nun, now you're... what? I don't think it's supposed to work like that, Jenny. That's not how I planned it, that's for sure. But things are better now. Because of Danny.
Look, you've dropped a lot in our laps tonight, Virginia, and I can't say it's not going to take a long time to process, but answer me this. Do you love him?
I do.
Oh,
Please. But a pizza delivery boy? Jenny, are you sure you want to hitch your wagon to that star?
It's not like that at all. This is the family business we're talking about here. He's part owner, and he's only 23. And they're planning to put in 4 more franchises in the state by the end of next year. He's got a plan. We're going to be fine.
All right. I know I'm a little fuzzy on the details, but I'm pretty sure the church frowns upon this kind of thing.
Sometimes on the path of life, one trips over a stone.
What?
All medicine, because of one bitter pill, never cured anything.
Whoa, look, Lee, I'm stoned, all right? You're going to use real small words.
Virginia entered the convent because of a broken heart, not the best course of action. She's changing her course now for a mended one. It may be rare and unusual, but the circumstances have given Virginia a chance to grow in God's love. And that is something to truly be thankful for.
It also helps that she never took her final vows too, right?
Yes.
No more nun, huh?
No more none. Listen, I know this is controversial.
Like after school special material. None gets pregnant.
I realize that. But on some level, Jerry was right. I forgot who I was, too. I turned my back on the world I knew because of a rodent. Danny helped me see that there was more to being myself. I know this news has blown all of you away, but I need you to be happy for me. This is a new beginning, and if this is the path that God has chosen for me, then so be it. Allie? Say something.
I have never been prouder of you, Virginia.
Hallelujah! Another breakthrough. I am going to water the daisies.
What in the holy hell?
What happened to the game?
Did you change the channel?
Of course I did. No one was watching that stupid game.
Is that hopeless?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because nobody's watching Killer Crocs of Costa Rica.
Give me the remote, Colin.
No.
Colin! She like this.
This is my house. Give me that remote. Eat your face. Come on. No. Give it to me. Get it. He's got a strong grip. He's all hopped up on there.
I'm very good at clenching my hand.
Please, open up. Jiggers, fellas. The cops.
Why are we hiding?
They're here because of Sarah's space cakes.
Can this make it any worse? I'm sorry.
Quick, get behind the couch.
Well, the lights are still on.
I beat you.
And they probably heard our voices. I'd just like to say, I can't have a killer record. Not at my age.
Calm down, everyone. We haven't done anything wrong. Just act normal.
Wait, somebody get rid of the evidence.
No worries. What seems to be the problem? Please, coming out of the rain.
I'm looking for Mrs. Lee. One of the neighbors said she might be here.
I'm Sarah Lee.
Mrs. Lee.
Miss Lee.
Yes. There was an incident down at the morgue earlier this evening. You work there, is that right?
Yes, but I wasn't scheduled to work tonight. I had the holiday off. What happened?
The facts are a little bit sketchy here, but the medical examiner came over to do an autopsy, and Mr. Nick Schultz wasn't in the proper drawer.
That's awful.
It's no problem, man. He's been found.
Where?
Drawer 17 underneath Jane Dubois.
What a way to go.
We found the others as well.
Others?
How many were there?
6 in all.
6? I don't understand. They're a responsible staff. But how did this happen?
Well, apparently 2 of the attendants doubled up bodies.
Why would they do that?
Well, the facts aren't too clear, but the first one says that they got to talking and decided no one should be left alone for the holidays.
And the other?
And the other, in his words, was making room in the tanning bed for the next customer. Clearly they're out of their minds. Anyway, Miss Lee.
Sarah, please.
Yes, Sarah. We have Bill and Chuck down at police headquarters, and we just want to follow up on one question. If that's all right with you.
Officer, it's Thanksgiving. We were just about to eat.
An hour ago.
We could do this here now, or we could do it at the station. Your choice, Sarah.
Certainly. What's your question, Mr.
Wesley? Martin Wesley? Yes. Anyhow, is there any way you can tell me why the treats that were found in the autopsy room was tainted with copious amounts of marijuana?
Don't answer that.
That's right, sweetie, lawyer up. She doesn't know a thing.
Well, Eddie Terhune.
Oh, Officer Weasel. Wesley.
That's detective now. Thought I recognized this place. How long has it been?
5 years this past June.
A possession charge, wasn't it?
That's right.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, I apologize, but I think the facts are quite clear now that I know that Eddie's involved.
Well, what do you think happened?
Oh, obviously, Miss Lee here, Sarah, was just doing a good deed for her friends down at the morgue when, in typical fashion, Eddie somehow funkified her treats with certain ingredients from the secret stash.
Is funkified the new police jargon?
Come on, man. Don't you have anything better to do than harass my sorry ass on Thanksgiving?
As a matter of fact, I don't.
Really? So sad.
Yeah. Around.
Officer, my brother wouldn't do such a thing. Not anymore. Eddie, what are you doing?
Sorry, sis.
What does that mean?
Look, Mom and Dad were really good at making babies. They just didn't know what to do with them once they had them. By the time I came along, you were the only thing holding this family together.
Eddie.
No. I don't know why you got your PhD in guidance counseling. You had your PhD from raising us. Look, you did a great job with the girls, but I just didn't know where I fit.
Eddie, no.
No, you were right. I'm the family screw-up. I have a record. I'm divorced. I couldn't hold a job for years. That was my marijuana.
Michael, say something.
Due process? Habeas corpus. Parliamentary procedure.
Officer, you can't do this.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I do have a probable cause.
Jurisprudence! Yeah.
So unless you can provide some proof to clear his name, I'm arresting Eddie and taking him down to police headquarters.
His name is Ed. And it so happens the marijuana was mine.
Al?
Yours.
Yes. I'm quite the addict, really. I'm a smoker, joker, midnight choker, donor, and an acid head.
Howdy, ma'am.
A dipsomaniac, a tripper, a snowbird, and a blue sniffer. Yes, I do it all. You name it.
We should arrest you too.
No, you're not going to arrest anybody else because
The marijuana was mine.
It was mine!
The marijuana was mine.
It was mine.
It was mine. What the hell? It was mine.
It bloody well wasn't mine, Dick Tracy.
The marijuana was mine.
I am Spartacus.
Is that how it's gonna be played, huh?
Yeah. You going to arrest all of us?
All 8 confessors?
On Thanksgiving? detective. It doesn't have to be this way.
Oh, what happened? It's a storm.
I'll get a flashlight.
Light a candle, sister. Can't see a thing.
Hey, watch your hands!
Sorry about that, Grip.
Now then, who were you going to arrest?
Shoot, I gotta arrest somebody.
Her! She stole some bread. Arrest her, Javert.
What an ass. Oh, I should have listened to what Shelley said. Not to trust you. But no, I thought he just wanted you for himself.
Wait, Shelley's a dude? Then that would mean...
What? What? That would mean what?
He plays for both teams!
Let's be clear. I like women. I love women.
Apparently.
Look, I know I've been in a bit of a fog today, but are you sore at me?
You think?
Your family drugged me. I can't be held for anything. I'm held responsible for anything I may have said today.
Get over it. I know it's been a little crazy, but holidays with family can be like that.
Let me tell you something about this Norman Rockwell painting you call family. No one thinks before they speak. It's one great big giant stream of consciousness spewage. No, you never know what's going to come out of their mouth next.
Is that so?
I feel like I'm trapped in a novel with characters from a Faulkner novel, and there's no escape.
What did I ever see in you?
Someone who could advance your career. I'm usually very good at spotting new talent.
Is that all I was? Just talent?
Well, after careful consideration, my dear, I've come to a realization about you. You have no talent.
Now I
Are you done with your lecture, Mr. Adair?
No, that's Mr. Douchebag. Where's that service? I forgot.
It was time to take a stand and defend myself.
No. It's time for you to leave.
What says who?
Says me, Geraldine Terhune. Now find your own ride home.
But what about dinner?
Sorry about that. I'm very proud of you. Are you okay? No, but I will be. I just can't imagine. I just think you marrying that leper. You know, I'm surprised I had the courage to end it. I'm not.
That's another example of God's hand at work.
Excuse me, sister. Where the hell was God saying when it came to dinner? Huh?
There's something bigger here, Grandpa.
More important than eating Thanksgiving dinner? Have you gone mad, woman?
No, I've finally come to my senses. It doesn't matter what's on the menu, or who brings an extra guest to dinner, or whatever nonsense is going on. It just matters that we're all together.
Here, here.
Boy, this one holiday we'll always remember.
I doubt you'll remember anything come tomorrow morning, Gandala.
Aww, game's over.
So now what do we do?
Let's eat!
But everything's ruined or cold or has bird poo on it.
You know what? We're going out. Everyone, get your coats.
Well, where will we go?
It doesn't matter, as long as we're together and having fun.
I know. We could check out that roadkill cook-off on Route 19. Squirrel gravy over biscuits.
Oh, thanks, luck, Rill. You sure that thing's not an alien, Ripley?
Not again.
There's just one thing I don't understand.
What?
How did the marijuana end up back in our yard?
I could plant it in my yard. Live next door to the mayor.
Hey, folks.
Hey!
Hey!
Bill, what are you doing here?
It's Thanksgiving. Weren't we invited?
You know what I mean. You were snowed in.
All of a sudden it cleared. It was like we were meant to be here or something. But we're too late though, huh? You done eating?
Nah, not exactly.
I know you just got here, but we're eating now.
Oh, I don't mind, as long as we're together.
Bill, you made it. I'm so happy.
How are you, little sister?
Pregnant.
That's strung out. There's the strung out.
Whoa, I did miss a lot, didn't I? But that would explain the guy who ran us down the front porch.
Oh, Colin, my ex, as of 5 minutes ago.
Huh. Well, he tried to warn us. He said, don't go in there. That family's gone mad.
What did you say?
I said, I know. Then I looked him dead in the eye, and I told him I was one of them. That sure lit a fire under him. He screamed and pitched down the front steps and headed for the road.
All right, come on now. I'm not getting any younger. Let's saddle up.
Hey, Grandpa, you're not driving.
Try and stop me.
I picked shotgun!
Oh, you pick your nose.
Can we do it now?
Oh, right. Teresa has a surprise for you, Allie. Go ahead.
You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant.
That was perfect. Everyone.
You can get